state ministries in housing construction, advocating for.
Under phase 1 at Ibeju Lekki, Coastal City, Lagos, is also in the pipeline for development. We are elated with the policy directions and creative solutions that the ministry has embarked upon under the leadership of
Efforts by the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development under the leadership of architect Ahmed Dangewa to increase Nigerians' housing stock. Obonga acknowledged the ministry's progress, noting initiatives like the Renewed Hope Cities and Estate Program, which aims to deliver 100,000 housing units across the country.
The theme of this year's World Habitat Day, engaging youth to create a better, is very apt as it provides our government with opportunity to come up with creative solutions that will help drive economic recovery, using housing to create and generate employment opportunities for our teeming unemployed youth. The Renewed Hope Housing Agenda is one of such creative ideas that can help create a better urban future for our youth if it is well executed. Our youth deserve a better future devoid of uncertainty of what lies ahead of them. We need a new nation and greater Nigeria that we can all be proud of. Our dream is to see housing as the driver of Nigeria's economy.
The FCT primary school teachers under the umbrella of the Nigerian Union of Teachers have suspended strike action. According to reports, the union on September 18, 2024 directed local education authority primary teachers across the 6 area councils to embark on strike over non-payment of each member, remaining 60% of the 25 months minimum wage arrears, non-implementation payment of arrears of the 40% peculiar allowance, among other benefits. Addressing newsmen at the end of an emergency state wing executive council meeting at the Teachers' House in Gwagwalada on Monday, the chairman of the NUT in the FCT, Comrade Abdullahi Mohammed Shafes, said the decision to suspend the strike followed renewed commitment of the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, towards the payment of the remaining 60%. He said Wike had, during the meeting with the leadership of the union, directed the FCT's Treasury Department to immediately use the area council chairman's 10% of the internally generated revenue accrues to pay the teachers. The Lagos State government has commenced clearance operations of the Dale Coal Market in Mushin, targeting the removal of shanties and makeshift structures obstructing drainage system and encroaching on roadways. This was made known via the official X, formerly Twitter account of the Lagos State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab. Accompanying the commissioner's post was video footage showing the operatives dismantling the shanties and makeshift structures at the market. Wahab noted that the affected structures were built illegally on drainage channels and along the roads, leading to blocked waterways and traffic congestion in the area. Governor of Jigawa State, Umar Namadi, had issued a stern warning to newly elected local government chairpersons and their deputies against land grabbing. He stated this during the inauguration of the chairman and their deputies on Monday in Duse. Namadi made it clear that land issues are the sole responsibility of the government unless the governor authorizes it. He emphasized that land matters in the state are sensitive issues and no local government official should act outside the authority regarding that issue. Governor Namadi also asked the newly inaugurated officials to remain in their respective local government areas to serve their communities effectively. He stressed that his administration will no longer tolerate local government chairpersons living outside their duty posts, whether in the state capital, Duse, or in other locations. The federal government has awarded a contract for the completion of the Kano-Gidam Mutum Castino Road. Castino State Governor Umar Rada revealed this while officially launching the distribution of 21,924 bags of rice as part of the federal government's food security initiative in the state. He also announced the reawarding of the Mararaba Kankara Dusime Road project to a more competent company after it had previously been revoked. This development is expected to address long-standing transportation challenges faced by residents in this area, as well as to improve infrastructure and connectivity in Katsina State. Speaking on the rice distribution initiative, the governor said it aims to alleviate the economic hardships currently faced by citizens, prioritizing vulnerable groups, including women and youth, at both the ward and local government levels, adding that the effort is part of the federal government's ongoing commitment to ensuring food security and supporting communities in need. The federal government has issued a fresh deadline of September 2025 to Julius Berger to complete the 280 billion naira Bordeaux-Boni Road currently under construction in Rivers State. This came as President Bola Tinubu approved a fixed contract sent to Julius Berger after it was reviewed upwards to facilitate the road's early completion. This was disclosed by the Ministry of Works, David Umahi, during an inspection of the ongoing federal road project in Rivers State on Monday. Umahi said the approval was given after negotiations with the contractor, who insisted on the set sum to enable it to complete the job and asked the company to ensure it adhered to the project specifications. The rest of the news continues after this break. Stay with us.
Visit Housing TV Africa on YouTube and click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to Housing TV Africa to stay updated on latest happenings in Nigeria's housing sector. Follow our social media pages, like and share our posts. On Facebook, Housing TV Africa. On Twitter, Housing TV Africa. Instagram, Housing TV Africa. Join the conversation and keep up with latest housing updates.
Glad to have you join us back in Housing TV News at the top of the hour. Moving on. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control has expressed concern over the alarming increase in cholera cases across the country, with suspected cases rising by 220% in 2024 compared to the previous year. The latest epidemiological report published on the NCDC's official website sheds light on the dire situation that is gripping several regions across the country. According to the NCDC, as part of Epidemiological Week, 39 Nigerians had recorded 10,837 suspected cholera cases and 359 deaths. This represents a 239% increase in fatalities compared to 2023, with a case fatality rate of 3.3%, slightly higher than the 3.1% recorded last year. In the past week alone, 198 new suspected cases were reported, leading to 15 additional deaths across 5 states. Adamawa remains the most impacted state with 535 suspected cases reported over the past month, followed by Ebonyi State with 30 cases, Borno with 29, Kano with 7, and Jigawa with 1. Lagos State has also been significantly affected, accounting for 43% of all suspected cases nationally. Officers of the Nigerian Army have been asked to at all times continue to broaden their knowledge of military operations, especially in the light of the current security challenges facing the nation. The Commander of Training and Doctrine Command, Nigerian Army, Major General Kevin Aligbe, gave the charge on Monday on the occasion of practical promotion exams for captains to the rank of Major in Akure, Ondo State capital. The Major General, while addressing the personnel, said the examination will further broaden the officers' understanding of various aspects of military operations, especially in the fight against insecurity.
I wish to congratulate you all on this golden opportunity of your selection to further consolidate on your chosen career. As you are aware, the Captain to Major Practical Promotion Examination is a major prerequisite to prepare you for selection to attend the Junior Staff Course at the Armed Forces Command and Staff College or in any of the subscribed staff colleges overseas.
Earlier, the General Officer Commanding of Division 2 of the Nigerian Army, Major General Obinna Onubugo, described the examination as a critical step in career progression of Nigerian Army officers and encouraged the candidate to display utmost honesty, commitment, and professionalism.
The aim of this examination is to evaluate the proficiency of officers of the rank of captain to develop their junior leadership capabilities for higher responsibilities in the Nigerian Army. To this end, I hope I will be right to assume this exam you have broadened your knowledge and understanding of various aspects of military operations based on the current security challenges facing our nation.
Amidst the harsh economic policies of government that is biting hard on Nigerians, leading to hunger and poverty, the Club of Ota is calling on Nigerians to keep calm and hope alive for a better tomorrow. This follows the intervention made by the humanitarian group, which includes an outreach program to an orphanage home, renovation of schools, provision of toilets, and youth empowerment to residents of Ota, Ogun State. Speaking to newsmen during the official visit of Rotary District to Ota, the host president, Ambassador Jackie Kassim, said the gesture became imperative as part of the core mandate of the Rotary Club to better the lives of unreached and less privileged. On his part, Rotary District Governor 9110 Dr. Wole Kukuyi expressed delight in the humanitarian services rendered to the beneficiary communities.
The message to Nigeria is that everybody should just keep calm and do the little they can do and try as much as possible to help your next door neighbor or anybody you see that is in need. Reach out for them. I just want to tell people and all Rotarians that everybody should put hands on deck because we have to make it known to the world that Rotary has arrived. And we are doing a lot of projects. We're going to be going out to do more projects, to do more things for people. Not only projects, but some other things are in the pipeline at the moment that we're not letting the cat out of the bag yet.
And I have no doubt that as respected Rotarians, they would do that, serving others before self. Yes, you can be sure that in my district, for instance, we have 71 clubs, and every club does projects in so many areas of life. So you can see the multiplication of what we are talking about. 71 clubs doing various projects. By the time you bring them together, you can see the effect of Rotary presence in these communities.
Dr. Kassim said the group is concerned about the plight of Nigerians but won't hesitate to contribute its quota to the growth of the society. She, however, said the group will move towards adopting some of the children visited at the orphanage homes in a bid to become better and have a secure future.
We all know Ijamido. Let us come here as well, see other children and see how well they are taken care of and the kind of things they do. They do a lot of handwork and all that. They are the ones that made this fish, you know. And I hope by the grace of God, now that you've known them, some of you will have children here as well. Because what I'm trying to do is to allocate children so that
a group of German firms have concluded plans to invest 40 million euros to deliver advanced waste treatment infrastructure to Lagos State government. The group added that the move will prevent over 1.5 million tons of CO2 emission a year for the next 15 years. The investment deal, which was signed on Monday in Lagos at the 11th German-Nigerian Business Forum, themed Building Effective Partnership for Sustainable Business Development, was facilitated by the German government through its export credit insurance company with the support and approval of the Lagos State government. On the foreign scene, as Americans continue to struggle under unrelentingly high rent, as many as 223,000 affordable housing units like Malus across the U.S. could be yanked out from under them in the next 5 years alone. It leaves low-income tenants caught facing protracted eviction battles, scrambling to pay a twofold rent increase or more, or shunted back into a housing market where costs can easily eat half a paycheck. These affordable housing units were built with low-income housing tax credits. The federal program established in 1986 that provides tax credits to developers in exchange for keeping rent low has pumped out 3.6 million units since then and boasts over half of all federally supported low-income housing nationwide. Senator Julia Kent, Oklahoma City, and Senator Chuck Hall Perry are continuing efforts to address Oklahoma's housing shortage. Recently, the Senate Finance Committee held an interim study requested jointly by Kent and Hall to examine Oklahoma's ongoing housing shortage and look at what is being done at the local and state level to provide solutions. This marks the second year in a row the two have collaborated on the issue. The interim study included a presentation from the University of Oklahoma on its housing needs assessment project, a collaborative effort between the university and the Oklahoma Housing Finance Authority. The public web portal estimates the supply of housing units and demand for housing in Oklahoma. Kate said the data gives important insight on challenges faced by Oklahomans based on income. In sports, Manchester United have joined the race to sign Bayer Leverkusen's attacking sensation Victor Boniface, setting the stage for a potential transfer battle with Chelsea. The 23-year-old Nigerian striker has been in scintillating form since joining the German club in the summer of 2023, attracting the attention of several top European sides. Boniface's impressive debut season saw him score 21 goals and provide 10 assists in 34 appearances, playing a crucial role in Leverkusen's historic Bundesliga triumph that ended Bayern Munich's long-standing dominance. The forward's stellar performances continued into the new season, notching 7 goals and 5 assists in just 8 Bundesliga appearances. He also recently opened his UEFA Champions League account with a decisive strike against AC Milan. And that's a wrap on today's Housing TV News at the top of the hour. Before we go, a quick look at the top stories once again. Housing corporations urge ministry to prioritize policy over direct construction. Lagos government begins removal of shanties and makeshift structures at Delaco Market in Mushi. Nigerian Center for Disease Control says cholera outbreak soared by 220% in 2024. Jigawa governor warns council chairman against land grabbing.